we starting? Hello, I'm Brandon, and welcome to Kickstart TV.
And I'm Cecilia. Kickstart is a summer program that you're invited to by a school teacher or staff member. It's only 19 days long, and you get a credit at the end of the program, making 90 days equivalent to 90 days of high school. In this program, you only do a week of actual work that isn't hard. Then we start our two selected CTE programs. The choices are cosmetology, video production, HVAC, culinary, and childcare. After you choose your two preferred CTE programs, you will make a resume and cover letter and have an interview with the teachers of your CTE program. But it's no pressure because you will be interviewing with 3 others to make it less awkward and comfortable. But you also will participate in something called a round robin, where you will test out all CTE programs. Each CTE program is 3 days each.
During Kickstart, we were given some great books to read. Oh man, I do love books.
What book did you read?
I read Death Cloud. Death Cloud is a book about a young Sherlock Holmes that has to stay at his aunt and uncle while his father is away in India. Sherlock finds trails of murder and investigates.
Did you enjoy reading Death Cloud?
Yes, I really enjoyed the deduction done in this story.
What benefits do you see from reading the book during Kickstart?
I found 2 benefits. 1, I got a free book from it, and 2, the book was enjoyable to read. Oh, the programs that were involved in the round robins were culinary, TV production, childcare, and cosmetology. In TV production, we learned how to work in the control room and work in the studio. In childcare, we learned how to make Play-Doh, and we learned the stick song. In culinary, we made chocolate chip cookies, and lastly, in cosmetology, we learned how to paint nails, braid, and glitter tattoos.
Team building was a fun team working experience that showed us how to communicate with each other and to come up with solutions to a problem. For instance, one team building activity involved a golf ball and some pipes. We had to get the golf ball through the pipes without dropping it, or we had to start over. During this activity, I personally had a blast because I was outside having fun with friends. I also got to eat a Twinkie after, launched it 10 feet in the air. All fun aside, I bet you didn't notice how important this mini program actually was. While you were having fun with friends, you actually were using some tools such as communication, teamwork, and problem solving. Communication was used when you talked about how you would get the wooden planks across the cones. Exactly. You also used teamwork when you had to get the golf ball from one end to the other end of the field. I totally agree. Lastly, you use problem-solving skills when you use the slingshot to send your Twinkie flying through the air, which is an awesome experience. All in all, team building was the greatest thing I could have done at this Kickstart program, and I would definitely do it again.
In Kickstart, we went to Nashville Community College, UMass Lowell, and UNH. At UNH, we saw cows, and at UMass Lowell, we sent their Starbucks underground bunker, and at Nashville Community College, we saw a nursing wing with fake people in it. At UMass Lowell, we learned that their lecture hall could hold up to a total of 500 students. At Nashville Community College, we learned that they have scary mannequins that can answer yes or no questions. And at UNH, we learned that the farm on campus funds the salad bar with fresh veggies. We'll be back with weather after this. Messages. Hi, I'm Brandon. I'm Cecilia. And we're here to tell you about the Kickstart program. In the Kickstart program, we got to visit colleges within our community. We also got to read fun books like The Pregnancy Project, Monument 14, and Death Cloud. You even get to keep the book at the end of the program.
We then did job interviews that helped prepare us for our future careers. After, we got to take career and technical education classes to get ready for high school and what they offer for next year. Something really cool about the Kickstart program is that you get a credit for high school without doing any homework or classwork. So talk with your school counselor so you can get a Kickstart on high school.
Here, and this is my news to all of you people. Today is supposed to be high in the 80s and not in the 1980s. No more of that. Today will also be sunny with no chance of meatballs. We will also have some pressure on the East Coast, or was it the West? Oh well, it was. Then now for the joke of the day. What is green and has wheels? Grass. I lied about the wheels. This was done with my awesome weather forecast. That's all. Probably a lie, but who cares? Get paid either way. We'll be back after this short break. Hi, and I am Tim, and I'm here to tell you about Kickstart program. In Kickstart program, we got to visit colleges within our community. We also got to read fun books like The Pregnancy Project, Monument 14, and Death Cloud. You even got to keep the book at the end of the program. We then did job interviews that helped prepare us for our future careers after we got to take the career and technical educational classes to get ready for high school. And what they offer for next year, something really cool about Kickstart is that you can get a credit for high school without doing any homework or classwork. So talk with your school counselor so you can get a Kickstart on high school.
The interview was like going for a real job. First we created a resume and cover letter. Then we broke up into groups and answered questions from CTE teachers. The teachers picked the student to be in their CTE class. It was a good experience for our future.
Thanks for joining us today. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Cecilia.
And this has been Kickstart TV.